There comes a moment in your life when the unseen becomes undeniable. You may not have received the call, the letter, or the applause, but something deeper has already confirmed what your spirit has been whispering. You've been approved. Fully. Officially. Spiritually. The season you just came through wasn't a coincidence or a punishment. It was an initiation. Every delay, every heartbreak, every unanswered prayer wasn't silence. It was preparation for your elevation. You didn't just survive, you were transformed. The version of you standing here now is not the same soul who was pleading for signs and trying to hold it all together. No, you've evolved. You crossed an invisible line in the spirit realm, and something there has already shifted. While your body might still feel tired and your life might still look the same on the outside, the spiritual groundwork has been done. The contract has been signed by something higher. The gates have opened, and your breakthrough has already been dispatched. Let's be honest, there were times when you almost gave up. You were drained emotionally, spiritually, even financially. Your energy tank was beyond empty, and still, you showed up. Still, you moved. You cried, but you kept building. You doubted, but you kept praying. You were raw, vulnerable, and wide open, but you didn't close off. And that level of spiritual courage is what set things in motion. You were being tested not to break you, but to prove you. And now you've passed the test. The universe has seen it. Your name is echoing in rooms you haven't walked into yet. Your 10 of Pentacles moment, the blessing of stability, generational success, and wholeness, is not just approaching, it is here. You've quantum leaped into a new vibration where things begin to flow, where your energy no longer attracts chaos but alignment. The old cycles are dead. You've buried what was never yours to carry. You've detached from those who couldn't respect your evolution. And now, what's arriving is not random. It's sacred. It's customized. It's a divine return for everything you've poured out. What you thought you lost has only been multiplied and refined. And here's the most beautiful twist. Someone has been watching you rise. There's a soul connection orbiting your energy right now. Whether it's romantic, spiritual, or both, this person has seen your glow, your peace, your stillness. And it's left them breathless. They want to approach, but your light is so pure, so refined, it intimidates. You're not like anyone they've known. You feel like home and rebirth at once. This is not just one person. For some, there are multiple souls circling your energy field. These are not karmic attachments. These are aligned spirits, emotionally present, spiritually safe, and energetically clean. These are the people who don't need to fix you, compete with you, or test you. They see your heart and honor your journey. And it's only possible now because you've evolved to the point where you no longer chase what hurts. You've shed your old skin. You've grieved your old self. And what remains is sacred fire. You're being seen, not for a performance, but for your presence. You're being admired not for perfection, but for authenticity. You are magnetic because you are real. And real is rare. That's why everything is shifting so quickly. You're no longer hiding. You didn't think it would come like this. You tried to believe. You lit the candles, said the affirmations, whispered hope into the void. But deep down, you still questioned, will it ever happen for me? And now here you are, standing in the space you once only visualized. The air feels different. Time feels different because it is. This is your moment of arrival. You've awakened something not only in yourself, but in those watching. They're inspired not because your life looks perfect, but because your growth is undeniable. You turned every fire into fuel. You rebuilt your foundation in silence, without the need for recognition. And now that your glow is loud, the world can't look away. You're not just healing. You've healed. Not all at once, but enough to know you're not the same. The inner war is quiet. The mind is clearer. The emotional triggers are losing their power. What used to break you now barely touches you. What used to confuse you now teaches you. That's the wisdom of experience. That's the reward for endurance. This isn't a season to explain. This is a season to embody. Let those who misunderstood you sit in confusion. Let those who doubted you remain silent. You don't owe an explanation. You owe your future the full expression of your light. The most sacred thing you can do right now is to keep going, with your head high and your boundaries strong. Your energy now repels anything unaligned. You don't have to fight anymore. You're not being punished, you're being positioned. And what's coming next will not require suffering. It will require surrender. Alignment is the new hustle. Rest is the new strength. Stillness is now a power move. You are no longer seeking approval. You've already been stamped with divine confirmation. There's a calm in your spirit that can't be faked. A knowing that doesn't require proof. You are guided, you are covered, and you are becoming more powerful with every aligned choice you make. You're now walking in your main character energy. No more playing small, no more second guessing. Your life is shifting quickly. The right people, the right partnerships, and the right opportunities are being divinely guided into your field. And this time, you'll recognize them because you're not who you used to be. Let people gossip. Let them wonder how it happened. While they're stuck in confusion, you're manifesting miracles. This is not the season to slow down. This is the time to expand, to stretch, to declare boldly, I have arrived, and I'm not apologizing for my evolution. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, I speak blessings over my life, over every step I've taken in faith and every moment I chose to keep going despite uncertainty. I declare that my journey is not wasted, and my pain has not gone unnoticed. I honor every scar, knowing it has refined me for such a time as this. I give thanks for the unseen forces that have guided me through darkness into light, for the protection that surrounded me even when I felt alone, for the strength I didn't know I had, and the clarity that continues to rise from within. I ask for continued wisdom as I enter this new season. Let my discernment remain sharp, and let my decisions be rooted in peace. May every door I walk through be a reflection of my growth and not my desperation. I release every version of myself that had to survive. I bless those past versions with gratitude, but declare now that I walk as the healed, the whole, the aligned. I no longer need to perform. I simply need to be. I call in relationships that honor my truth, friendships that reflect my evolution, partnerships that match my energy, and love that doesn't need to fix me but sees me as already complete. I forgive those who couldn't see my value, and I release any lingering energy from connections that drained, betrayed, or limited me. I choose peace. I choose freedom. I choose joy over the need to be understood. I honor the divine timing that governs my life. I trust the unfolding of every lesson, and I celebrate the acceleration of every blessing. What's meant for me flows effortlessly. What's not fades peacefully. I bless my finances, my health, my creativity, and my legacy. May everything I touch align with purpose. May everything I create bless others as much as it blesses me. I am open to overflow in every form. I remain rooted in my truth. No matter who walks in or out of my life, I will not shrink. I will not hide. I was made to shine, to inspire, to be a lighthouse for those still trying to find their way. And finally, I declare, this is my time. Not by force, not by chance, but by divine approval. The shift is here and I am ready. I walk in power, I walk in love, and I walk in full awareness that I am aligned with everything I've prayed for and more. Amen.